Hey, everybody, welcome back to Wonderland. Glad to see you. This is this week's energetic forecast based on what the stars say. This is going to cover the time frame of July 6th through the 12th. We're going to hit every astrological sign, so sit down, get comfy, and let's go. Aries, it's foggy with patches of dense mist. Neptune's retrograde stations right in your sign, lowering visibility on personal goals. In your love sector, it's going to be misty and unclear, so avoid reading too much into mixed signals this week. Money and career, hold off on big financial commitments until the fog clears. Details are easy to misjudge at this time. And what about your inner work? Journal about what dreams are truly yours versus ones you've inherited or performed for others. Hey Taurus, overcast with a break of sunshine midweek. Venus trines your ruling Chiron around the 10th. What does that look like for you? In your love sector, a warm, healing conversation breaks through old hurt. Let your guard down a little. In your money and career, steady, unglamorous progress, nothing dramatic, but reliable groundwork does pay off. And what about that inner work? Revisit an old wound around self-worth. This transit softens it more than usual, and you might be able to get somewhere. Hey twin, what's up Gemini? Thunderstorms with lightning strikes because Mars conjuncts Uranus and is camped in your sign. What does that look like for love? An electric attraction or sudden confessions. This might be thrilling but volatile, so don't mistake intensity for stability. Money and career might show a sudden opportunity or disruption at work, so be ready to pivot fast rather than resist. And in that inner work, restlessness peaks. You want to channel it into a project instead of scattering energy across all areas. Hey Cancer, a slow-moving nor'easter, Sun-Saturn square plus Mercury retrograde are both hitting up your sign this week. So in love, it could be heavy and emotional. Old relationship patterns might resurface for review, and you might have to deal with some family issues coming to the front. In your money and career sector, responsibilities feel extra heavy this week. This is a week to build structure, but not necessarily launch new ventures. And in your inner work, your self-image is under pressure. Use it to mature past old insecurities rather than falling back into them. Hey Leo, it's humid, it's hazy, and it's building pressure. Mercury retrograde turns your subconscious sector. So what does that look like for you in love? Private anxieties may color how you show up with a partner. You want to name that feeling before you start to project it. What's going on at work? Behind the scenes, work matters more than visibility this week. I know, hard for a Leo, but patience over performance is going to get you where you need to be. In inner work, old fears bubble up before clearing. Let them come to the surface. It's time to let them go. Hey Virgo, it looks like you might have one of the best weather reports this week. With clearing skies arriving Friday, Venus enters your sign on the 10th. This makes you charming and magnetic, and it's really noticeable this Friday. There's a strong window to deepen connection through small acts of care. In your work sector, practical skills get recognized. So being detailed-oriented, it's probably going to pay off financially. And what about that inner work for you? A cold front sweeps out mental clutter. So this is a good week to declutter routines, not just spaces. Hey Libra, scattered light showers, but it's going to be mostly calm. It's mild and pleasant, no major disruptions on the love front, a good week for quiet consistency, over grand gestures. At work, communication-based tasks move smoothly. So even though it's Mercury retrograde, you all seem to be having a good week. So there's nothing urgent that demands attention. In inner work, use this calm time to reflect and balance in relationships rather than reacting to any drama that might come your way. Scorpio. Windy with gusts picking up. Mercury retrograde stirs your travel and philosophy sector. Love can be unpredictable right now. Long distance or conventional connections feel unpredictable, so you want to double check plans before committing. Money and career, you also might find some delays there as well. So contracts, travel, or anything with further education, you might want to reread that fine print twice or even 3 times. What about that internal work? Old beliefs about the bigger picture get questioned. Let them evolve rather than defending them. You might learn something. Hey Sagittarius, you're going through a warming trend with the career sunbeam right in your area. Venus enters Virgo on the 10th, and this is going to light up your public sector. In love, warmth grows through shared responsibilities or in the public. Being seen as reliable is really attractive right now. What about work? A visible boost to your reputation or recognition arrives around Thursday. It's going to be a good week to pitch your new idea. In your internal work, consider whether your ambitions are chasing status or genuine fulfillment. Hey Capricorn, some stormy weather coming your way. Direct gale force winds. Mercury retrograde opposes your Lilith, turns retrograde in your sign this week. So in partnerships, you might hit some old power struggles or unspoken resentments, and you might have to talk about some things you've already negotiated to get to the same page with your partner. In finance and career, decisions made now may need revisiting, so you might want to avoid signing anything that's irreversible. And in your internal work, you want to confront where you've been overly rigid or suppressed. Your own needs to maintain control are what's going to be highlighted right now. Hey Aquarius, it's cool and steady with an underground tremors going on. Pluto retrograde works beneath your networks. So in love, this week's going to be quiet, low drama, but an old friendship or connection might shift subtly beneath that surface area. In money and career, slow building changes to your professional network might start this week, but nothing to react to yet. You're just in observation mode. In internal work, you want to sit with the discomfort around control and community, rather than forcing a quick resolution. Sometimes no action is the best action to take. And Pisces, it's drizzly with a shift in the wind. The North Node stations retrograde in your sign on the 8th. So in love, a gentle redirection in what you want from intimacy shows up. Trust the subtle pull rather than forcing clarity. In the work sector, long-term direction feels uncertain. This is a week to reassess purpose, not to chase quick wins. And internally, you're going through a recalibration of sort. Your spiritual or creative compass is recalibrating. Give yourself permission to not know yet. Sometimes being in the in-between is exactly where you need to be. So overall, when we look at the matrix, Virgo and Sagittarius are having an on-the-stage bright moment, while Taurus, Pisces, Aquarius, Libra, and Aries are in their head, but calm about it. Gemini and Scorpio are running through some turbulence, or as we Delta flyers say rough air, while Cancer, Leo, and Capricorn might bump into some stormy weather. So we want to make sure that you always are prepared and know what steps to take moving forward. And as always, stay curious.